guys, it's January. It's there outside. It's a really lousy January day. And as you can see, our Christmas tree is still there, but it will be collected on Saturday by the firefighters. Don't ask me what, that's how they do it here. I think it's actually like the youth of the firefighters. I'm not sure if they get money for that from the city or something. No idea. Jurre and I had a talk last night about what we want to do and stuff, because I've been writing mainly applications right now for jobs in Germany, but in the long term we want to go back to America, so we have to figure out a way. And I know you guys have been hearing that, but people keep asking about when are you coming back to America, and it's just like, I wish I could say like in 2 weeks, in 3 months. If that was like something I could say, I would be so much more relaxed and everything. Right now my head is just like all over the place, my stomach goes crazy because I just have those anxiety issues. I have never had them before. Seriously, my whole life was just like here and there. Obviously things happen in between where yeah, when people die, for example, you're down and you're just like, you don't understand and things happen, but that is a complete different feel to what I have right now. And it's just like I wake up at night and I don't get enough rest. I mean, I could sleep, and I mean, I actually sleep a bit better nowadays, but last night was just terrible. I kept on waking up and had those nightmares, and it's just you turn into this I can't explain it. So I mentioned that before. In America we basically yeah, we survived, let's say it like this. It wasn't perfect, but we had everything, so fine, we were good. Still, we were in debt because that's the American lifestyle. Not that we bought fancy, crazy things. It's just like you pay $100 for internet, and then you pay for mobile phones, which we actually got good deals on. So I had something like 30 with a bit of data and stuff. Jurre didn't use mobile phones, so he basically went on Wi-Fi, stuff like that. So we tried to save money, but in the long run there was never enough, especially because of the wedding and us having to fly back and the visa stuff. So there was always something. To be honest, we still have credit card debt, which I'm trying to pay off, but at the same time we don't actually have jobs here, so we need to figure it out. And it's annoying, let's say it like this. I do have a job interview later over Skype. Basically, I thought, I'm not sure if it's actually for the company because it's a recruiting company. So I assume they just want to profile me and see, or they already have a client. I'm not sure, or maybe it's for them. We'll see. So I'm not expecting anything. I'll wait for later. He was just like, yeah, let's talk, see what options we have and so on. And I'm like, okay, all right. So there's another thing open in Munich, and then there are probably like 10, 20, whatever applications still out there where I haven't gotten anything back. And there are a couple of, let's say like this, negative people out there who like twist and turn your words when you say something. I'm not expecting to be a Casey Neistat or something, like having millions of views out of the blue. That is nothing you do overnight. That needs building up, and obviously, yes, that's not happening right now. I'm not expecting that because our vlogs right now, I'm happy if we have footage, seriously. So I'm not expecting it over the vlogs, to be honest. I think there needs to be a certain type of quality and content and something you actually provide. On the other hand, I know a lot of you guys watch us just to see how we are, because we are kind of like family, or just to have something else that is not your daily life. And yeah, I have to see my mom later. We have to go to the bank. They have to borrow me money, just to be completely honest, because Amazon has not paid. And we can't keep up internet and everything if we can't pay bills, so I'm borrowing money till the 15th and then they get the money back. That's the truth, and I just wanted to let you know because there's not much we are not telling you guys. Also, it's really hard to sleep nowadays because the cats go crazy. If you close the door, Finn is actually doing his own walk on the door. He's doing that, and it's really loud, and he tries to get in. And then when Cass is on the other side at the same, don't get me started. And I actually didn't film it yesterday because I didn't see a camera, but when I came in, the tree was fallen over and the TV fell on the table, and I was like, shit. It actually wants to put screws in there to keep it up, and it starts again.
Guys, did you not? I'm trying to make sure that the thing doesn't fall over again. Yeah? So to prevent what happened, was it yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. I'm going to screw in the top part into the wall. I'm not even sure if it is actually wood, but to prevent it from sliding, because the other day it fell over onto the TV and stuff. We don't want that from happening, do we? But I don't know yet how to do it exactly, so I'm just going to see if that works. I'm screwing my cat. You want a bite? No?
Why does this look dirty?
Eh.
Eh.
Okay.
Here it goes.
It's so much harder than it looks. Dang it!
Doesn't work?
It does, but make a guess what I have to do.
Drill a hole.
No, I have to take this part off. Well, the original plan didn't work out, so the screws are still here, but I screwed them in just deep enough so that I have like a tiny little bump. Same way where you put like a tripod with little points in the ground to get some grip. Hopefully it works, but this is gonna be the weak point here. Like, it's very wobbly just because of that point, so it's not gonna help much. And I know for a fact that it's gonna fall over or break because of the fact that they're fighting on top of it, like almost every day, you know. So you guys behave. You especially, mister. That's a guilty cat right there. I'm talking to the camera.
I want to talk to the camera too. But you could tilt it just a tiny bit, like this. Now talk. No. No. Otherwise I can't drive.
Yeah, you can drive. Use your steering wheel to drive, woman. I don't want to die.
Just tilt it a tiny bit.
I'll do it like this.
No.
Just drive. Drive us home. I don't want to die, okay?
Me neither.
So
It does work. Even if I do this, I can film myself and you.
But it doesn't have to be like that.
It has to be like that. I want to talk too.
But anyways, she is on her period.
I'm not on my period.
Oh, you're very, very nice to me at least.
You started it.
What? By pointing the camera to me?
No.
What the hell? Wow. I'll just keep it on for now. Not even think about laughing. What's this? What's that?
It's stuck.
Yeah, my balls are stuck.